All right then, let's have a real talk. Before I was the body coach, I was just a regular guy who was really confused about food and staying fit. I remember it so clearly, that feeling of being stuck in a loop. I jump on a new diet every few months, full of hope and excitement. It was always the same story, a super strict plan, a promise of quick results, and a whole lot of unhappiness. I'd cut out carbs and try to live on sad looking salads and feel hungry all the time. The weight would drop off and I'd feel great for a minute, but it never ever lasted. Sooner or later, I'd give in. The cycle was tiring. I'd lose a good amount of weight, feel fantastic, and then slowly but surely the old habits would sneak back in. A cookie here, some takeout there, and before I knew it, all the weight I'd lost had returned, sometimes with a few extra pounds to keep them company. This is what we call yo-yo dieting, and it's a real mind bender. It makes you feel like a failure. It made me think something was wrong with me. Why couldn't I just stick to it? Why did I lack the willpower that everyone else seemed to have? It was a lonely and frustrating place to be, and I know so many of you feel the same way right now. I tried everything you can think of. The low-fat diet, the no-carb diet, the soup diet, you name it, I probably gave it a try. Each time I was told this was the one, the magic solution that would fix everything, but they were all built on the same shaky ground, cutting things out and feeling deprived. They taught me to see food as the enemy, something to be scared of and controlled. Exercise felt like a punishment for what I'd eaten. It was a bad and unhealthy way of looking at my own body, and it was really hurting my happiness and my mental health. I was just so tired of the constant fight. It wasn't until I hit rock bottom with it all that I had a real aha moment. I realized that this all or nothing way was never going to work for long. There had to be a way to get healthy, feel great, and still enjoy my life and the food I love. That's when my whole way of thinking changed. I stopped looking for a quick fix and started focusing on building small, good habits that I could actually stick with. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about being steady. And that, my friends, is when everything got better. This is the journey I want to share with you today. So, if you are truly tired of cookie cutter fitness plans that don't work, what if I told you your next fitness coach is powered by AI and it's absolutely free? I've spent years jumping between apps, meal plans, and workouts that promise results but left me frustrated. Then, I found something that changed everything. I shared it for free just to make sure it was a rock solid system. Once I got real confirmations, the process worked and was really good. I improved the process with AI. And so now with FitNourish AI, that makes all the difference in a successful fitness system. And most importantly, and the best part here is why. It is 100% based on you. This isn't just another fitness tracker. It's a personalized health and fitness planner designed by artificial intelligence, built to understand your body, your specific personal goals, and your very valuable time. FitNourish AI creates your custom daily meal plan, workouts tailored to your fitness level, and even offers grocery list and nutrition insights all in seconds. Whether you're vegan, keto, gluten-free, or just starting your fitness journey, this tool adapts to you. No guesswork, no stress. This is how you can get the results you want, because it is finally all about you. So why do these crazy restrictive diets always let us down? It's not because you're weak or lazy, I promise you that. The problem lies with the diets themselves. They are designed to fail. First, let's talk about your amazing body. When you suddenly slash your calorie intake and cut out entire food groups, your body goes into survival mode. It thinks there's a famine happening. So it does something clever to protect you. It slows down your metabolism. This means your body starts burning fewer calories to conserve energy, which makes it even harder to lose weight. It's a biological defense mechanism you just can't fight. On top of that, your body fights back with hunger hormones. When you're starving yourself, your body ramps up the production of a hormone called ghrelin, the hunger hormone. It's basically screaming at you to go and find food. At the same time, it reduces the levels of leptin, the hormone that tells you when you're full and satisfied. So you're left feeling hungrier than ever and less satisfied after you eat. It's a powerful combination that makes sticking to a super low calorie diet feel like an impossible uphill battle. Your body is literally working against your diet. Then there's the psychological side of things, which is just as important. When you label foods as good or bad, you create a cycle of guilt and shame. You eat a bad food, you feel terrible about it, and you think, well, I've ruined my diet now, so I might as well eat the whole packet of biscuits. This all or nothing thinking is so destructive. A healthy lifestyle has room for all foods. Depriving yourself of your favorite treats only makes you crave them more. Eventually, the cravings become so intense that you can't resist, leading to a binge that leaves you feeling worse than before. Finally, these diets are just not sustainable in the real world. Life is full of birthdays, holidays, work dinners, and moments where you just want to enjoy a meal with your family and friends without feeling guilty. A diet that doesn't allow for this is setting you up for failure, it isolates you, and makes life miserable. The real secret to lasting change isn't a 30-day shred or a juice cleanse. It's about creating a lifestyle that you genuinely enjoy, one that nourishes your body and doesn't feel like a punishment. It's about finding a happy, healthy balance that works for you forever. For years, I blamed myself every time a diet failed. I thought I just needed more willpower, more discipline. If I could just be stronger, I'd succeed. But I was so wrong, and I want you to know that you are not the problem. Willpower is like a muscle, it gets tired. You can't rely on it 24/7 to make healthy choices, especially when you're tired, stressed, or hungry. It's a finite resource. Thinking you can just power through temptation day after day is unrealistic. The real game changer is shifting your focus from willpower to your environment and your daily habits. Think about your kitchen right now. If your cupboards are full of cookies, chips, and sugary drinks, you are making it incredibly hard for yourself to eat well. Every time you open that cupboard, you're using up precious willpower to say no. But what if you changed your setup? What if your cupboards were stocked with healthy snacks like nuts, fruit, and Greek yogurt instead? You've just made the healthy choice, the easy choice. You're not fighting a battle anymore because the temptation isn't there in the first place. You're setting yourself up for success without even trying. This idea of changing your environment extends beyond your kitchen. It's about creating small systems that support your goals. For example, if you want to exercise in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before. Put them right by your bed so they are the first thing you see. This simple action removes a barrier. You don't have to think or make a decision when you're groggy and half asleep. You just get dressed and go. You are creating a habit loop that makes exercise automatic rather than a chore that requires a huge dose of motivation. Building good habits is the key to making lasting change. Habits are actions you perform on autopilot without conscious thought. Brushing your teeth is a habit. You don't need willpower to do it. We can apply the same principle to our health. Start small. Instead of vowing to go to the gym for an hour every day, commit to a 15-minute workout at home. Instead of overhauling your entire diet, start by adding one extra portion of vegetables to your dinner. These small, consistent actions build momentum and create powerful, positive habits that eventually become a natural part of your life. It's about your routine, not your resolve. All right, let's get into the good stuff. The first and most important part of a healthy life is what you eat. But I'm not talking about going on a diet. I'm talking about giving your body good, yummy food that gives you energy and makes you feel great. Don't worry about cutting out whole groups of food. Your body needs a good mix of protein, healthy fats, and good carbs to work its best. It's about learning what to eat and enjoying it, not about what you can't have. Food is like gas for your car, and you deserve the best gas to keep you going all day. Let's talk about it. Protein is super important. It helps build and fix your muscles, especially after you work out, and it's great for making you feel full and happy. Think about lean meats like chicken and turkey, fish, eggs, and great plant-based options like lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. Try to get some protein in every meal. Next up are carbs. Carbs have gotten a bad rap, but they are your body's main way to get energy. The trick is to pick good carbs like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and sweet potatoes. They give you energy slowly, keeping you going for longer. Healthy fats are also super important. They are key for a healthy brain and for your body to take in certain vitamins. Don't be scared of them. We're talking about things like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, a little sprinkle of seeds on your oatmeal, or some avocado with your eggs is a great way to get them in. And of course, we need to talk about veggies. They are full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Try to fill half your plate with lots of colorful vegetables at every meal. The more colors you can get on your plate, the better. It's a simple rule that makes a big difference. The best way to make this happen is to get into preparing your meals ahead of time. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it really changes everything. Spend a couple of hours on a Sunday getting some meals ready for the week. Cook a big pot of quinoa, roast a tray of veggies, and grill some chicken. Put them in containers in the fridge. That way, when you're busy and hungry during the week, you'll have a healthy, yummy meal ready in just a few minutes. It stops you from grabbing that takeout menu. It's all about making healthy eating easy and delicious. Pillar number 2 is all about movement. But hey, I want you to get the word punishment out of your head. Exercise isn't about burning off calories from a treat you enjoyed. It's actually a celebration of what your body can do. And honestly, it's for your mental health as much as your physical health. The endorphin rush you get after a workout is just incredible. It boosts your mood, reduces stress, and leaves you feeling energized and proud of yourself. The goal is to find a way of moving that you genuinely love, so it becomes a highlight of your day, not a dreaded chore on your to-do list. You don't need to spend hours in a gym to get fit. In fact, short, sharp workouts can be even more effective. My favorite way to train is high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. This involves short bursts of intense exercise followed by a brief rest period. You could do 30 seconds of star jumps followed by 30 seconds of rest, then 30 seconds of high knees, and so on. A 15 or 20-minute HIIT session in your living room can be brilliant for fat burning and boosting your fitness. There are thousands of free workouts online you can follow along with. No gym, no equipment, no excuses, but HIIT isn't for everyone, and that's totally okay. The best workout is the one you actually do consistently. Maybe you love dancing around your kitchen to your favorite music. Perhaps a long walk in the park while listening to a podcast is more your thing. Or maybe you enjoy cycling, swimming, or joining a team sport. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it gets your heart rate up and you have fun doing it. The key is to explore different things and find your passion. When you enjoy it, you'll look forward to it, and that's how you build a lasting habit. Remember to start small and build up gradually. If you haven't exercised in years, don't try to run a 5K on your first day. Start with a 10-minute walk. Next week, maybe make it 15 minutes. The week after, try adding in a few short bursts of jogging. Progress over perfection is the name of the game. Listen to your body, celebrate the small wins, and be proud of yourself for every single step you take. Moving your body is a gift you give to yourself, and it has the power to transform not just your body, but your entire outlook on life. You've got this. Now, let's talk about 2 things that people often overlook on their health journey: sleep and stress. These are your secret weapons, and honestly, they are just as important as what you eat and how you move. You can have the best nutrition plan and workout routine in the world, but if you're not sleeping enough or you're constantly stressed out, you will struggle to see results. They are the foundation upon which everything else is built. Getting these 2 things right can make a massive difference to your energy levels, your mood, and your ability to lose fat. Let's start with sleep. When you're sleep deprived, everything feels harder. Your body produces more of that pesky hunger hormone, ghrelin, and less of the fullness hormone, leptin. This is why you crave sugary, high-calorie foods when you're tired. Your brain is desperately seeking a quick energy hit. Lack of sleep also increases cortisol, the stress hormone, which can lead to your body storing more fat, especially around your belly. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a night is a non-negotiable for your health. It's when your body rests, repairs your muscles, and recharges for the day ahead. So, how can you improve your sleep? Create a relaxing bedtime routine. About an hour before you want to sleep, switch off the TV, put your phone away, and do something calming. Have a warm bath, read a book, listen to some gentle music, or do some light stretching. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and evening, as it can stay in your system for hours. Creating this wind-down ritual signals to your brain that it's time to switch off and prepare for sleep. It's a simple habit that can totally transform the quality of your rest. Managing stress is the other side of the coin. Chronic stress keeps your cortisol levels high all day long, which, as we know, can sabotage your weight loss efforts and negatively impact your overall health. We can't always remove the sources of stress in our lives, but we can learn to manage our response to them. Finding healthy coping mechanisms is key. This could be your daily workout, which is a fantastic stress buster. It could also be practicing mindfulness or meditation for just a few minutes each day. Apps like Calm or Headspace are brilliant for beginners. Even simple deep breathing exercises can make a huge difference. The final pillar, and arguably the most powerful of them all, is your mindset. How you think and how you talk to yourself can either be your biggest supporter or your harshest critic. For so long, my inner voice was negative. I'd beat myself up for slipping up or for not being perfect. This negative self-talk just kept me stuck in that cycle of failure and frustration. The biggest shift for me happened when I started practicing self-compassion. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. You are human and you will have off days. That's perfectly okay. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Please write that down. If you're waiting for the perfect time to start, or if you give up the second you deviate from your perfect plan, you'll never get anywhere. A healthy lifestyle isn't about being 100% perfect 100% of the time. It's about being 80% consistent. It's about the choices you make most of the time. If you have a slice of birthday cake, enjoy it. Savor every mouthful and then get right back on track with your next meal. One less than ideal meal doesn't undo all your hard work. It's the consistency over weeks and months that truly counts. To build a positive mindset, focus on non-scale victories. The number on the scales can fluctuate for so many reasons, and it doesn't tell the whole story of your progress. Instead, celebrate all the other amazing changes you're noticing. Are your clothes fitting a bit looser? Do you have more energy to play with your kids? Are you sleeping better at night? Are you feeling happier and more confident in yourself? These are the wins that really matter. Keep a journal and write them down. When you're having a tough day, you can look back at it and see just how far you've come. Finally, shift your focus from what you're losing to what you're gaining. You're not just losing weight. You are gaining energy, confidence, strength, and health. You're gaining years of quality time with your loved ones. You're gaining a new sense of pride and self-respect. Framing your journey in this positive light makes it feel exciting and empowering rather than a process of deprivation. You are building a better, healthier, happier life for yourself, one positive choice at a time. Your mindset is your superpower. Use it to lift yourself up and cheer yourself on every single day. No journey is a perfectly straight line, and the path to a healthier lifestyle is full of twists, turns, and the occasional bump in the road. It's important to expect these challenges so they don't throw you off course completely. One of the most common hurdles is the weight loss plateau. This is when you've been making great progress, and then suddenly the scales stop moving. It can be incredibly demotivating, but it's a completely normal part of the process. Your body is adapting to your new routine. Don't panic and give up. This is a time to stay consistent and trust the process. When you hit a plateau, it might be time to shake things up a little. Take an honest look at your routine. Have your portion sizes slowly crept up? Are you pushing yourself as hard in your workouts? You could try a new type of exercise to challenge your body in a different way. Or you could try adding a little more intensity to your current workouts. You can also look at your diet and see if there are any small tweaks you can make, like reducing hidden sugars in sauces or drinks. Often, a small change is all it takes to get things moving again. Emotional eating is another massive challenge for so many of us. It's when we use food to cope with feelings like stress, boredom, or sadness, rather than to satisfy physical hunger. The first step is to recognize when you're doing it. Before you reach for a snack, ask yourself, am I truly hungry, or am I feeling something else? If it's an emotion, try to find another way to deal with it. Go for a quick walk, call a friend, put on your favorite song and have a dance, or do a 5-minute meditation. Finding alternative coping strategies is a powerful skill that helps you break the cycle. Most importantly, if you have a bad day or a bad week, please don't let it turn into a bad month. We all have days where we eat too much or skip a workout. It happens. The secret is to draw a line under it and move on. Don't punish yourself. Don't restrict your food the next day. Just wake up the next morning and get right back to your healthy habits. One off day doesn't define you or your journey. It's your ability to bounce back that builds resilience and leads to long-term success. Be kind to yourself and remember that every single day is a fresh start. So, there you have it. The real secret to lasting weight loss has nothing to do with a magic pill or a quick fix diet. It's not about starving yourself or punishing your body. It's about building a kind, steady, and fun way of life that helps your health and happiness for a long time. It's about letting go of the all or nothing way of thinking and being okay with getting better bit by bit instead of being perfect. It's about giving your body amazing food, moving in a way that makes you feel great, making your sleep important, and handling your stress, and growing a positive, kind way of thinking. It's about taking care of yourself. I want you to forget about all the diets that didn't work for you before. That wasn't your fault. Today is a new day, and this is a new start. I want you to feel excited and strong, not swamped. You don't have to change everything all at once. Just pick one small thing to work on this week. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's going for a 15-minute walk every day. Or maybe it's adding some vegetables to your dinner. Start small, keep at it, and celebrate that win. That one small change will help you get going for the next one. Imagine yourself in 6 months. You're feeling more energetic, you're sleeping better, and you feel a sense of pride and confidence you haven't felt in years. You're enjoying tasty food without feeling bad, and exercise is a fun part of your daily life. This is totally possible for you. I've seen it happen for thousands of people from all sorts of backgrounds. People just like you who were tired of going on and off diets and ready for a real lasting change. They did well, not by being perfect, but by being steady and kind to themselves along the way. Your journey to a healthier, happier you starts right now with the very next choice you make. It's a journey of 1,000 small steps, not one giant jump. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and know that you can do amazing things. You have the power to change your health and your life, and you totally deserve to feel great. So let's do this. Let's build a life full of energy, health, and happiness together. One meal, one workout, one day at a time. You've got this. Here is your chance to join. The thousands have already transformed their fitness routine using FitNourish AI, and it's 100% free to start. No credit card, no gimmicks. Look at these real users. They didn't pay for a trainer. They just used the tool that does the thinking for you. Go to profitnourish.ai right now, sign up free, answer a few quick questions, get your AI-powered plan in under 60 seconds. Fitness finally fits your life. So why wait? Join the movement. Empower your journey. Reclaim your health with FitNourish AI. Links below. Try it free today.